it's Narissa.
And Jared.
We're the Parkhopbears. And in today's video, we are talking about Alfresco Tasting Terrace at Disneyland.
Yay!
So we went back to Disneyland for the first time in a long time recently. And while we were there, the Alfresco Tasting Terrace actually opened for Legacy Passholders. We were able to get a reservation, and yeah, we were pretty excited. And it's located upstairs at above the Wine Country Trattoria restaurant.
Yeah.
Kind of like that area.
Well, they were actually using part of the Wine Country Trattoria restaurant, I think, the second floor for the Alfresco Tasting Terrace. It used to only be that one kind of balcony there, but now they had tables that were kind of going into like what used to be the restaurant space.
It's pretty small, so I think that's why they allowed, they had it kind of go into the restaurant on the second floor.
Right,
to allow for more capacity.
Especially when the tables are distanced and the capacity is limited, so.
Yeah, it was already pretty small.
Right,
so,
yeah.
So we did like that they added some tables over at like in the restaurant area, because then more people have a chance to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were really excited by the menu. We kind of ignored the beer and wine because you can kind of get most of those offerings elsewhere in the park. We really focused on the specialty drinks menu, which was all of the drinks were inspired by old California Adventure rides or attractions or just things in general that used to be specific to California Adventure. So we each got a different specialty cocktail, or in my case I got a flight of cocktails. I guess we'll start with what I got. I got the Ultra Flight. Now, we were lucky enough to have a cast member stop by and explain to us the meaning of Ultra Flight and its tie-in to California Adventure. So, Ultra Flight was the original name that they're going to use for Soarin when they were kind of in the Imagineering phase. So they didn't end up going with the Ultra Flight name, as you know. It's Soarin, or Soarin' over the world, or Soarin' over California. And so Ultra Flight never got used for the attraction. So they have the Ultra Flight, which is 3 gin-based drinks that all kind of mimic the smells of the Soarin' over California ride. So there was the sea, pine, and orange.
Yeah, and everyone remembers spelling orange on Soarin', so.
Yeah, the orange part of Soarin' is probably my favorite part. And then of course the sea and the pine, pretty memorable too, as you're going over the coast and up into the redwoods there. The drinks were interesting. We had a little bit of a mixed review on the sea one. I really liked it. I don't think anybody else did though. It
smelled good. I thought it smelled a little like soap.
Yeah, it smelled a little bit like soap, so it wasn't
my favorite.
Yeah, it wasn't the favorite of some of the other people trying them with me. The orange was good. It was maybe a little kind of like the safer one. It was kind of not basic, but just something that I'd had before, you know, orange with gin. But the sea was kind of salty, had like a little bit of like that kind of sea salt, like kind of a soap. Yeah. And then pine was really interesting. That one I think you preferred of the 3.
Yeah, I liked the pine one. I thought that was pretty good. It was very light. I thought it seemed kind of like light, refreshing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I thought it was really cool that they themed it over like Soarin' over California.
Yeah, that was really good. I really enjoyed that one. You know, if you're looking for a drink that takes a nice picture, that's like, you know, they have the board with the 3 drinks on it. So it's good for your Instagram, and it tastes good too.
Another drink that we got was the one that I ordered. It was the Drop In If You Dare.
Yay!
And you can probably guess the inspiration for that one, Tower of Terror.
Ah.
It's now Guardians of the Galaxy, but before it was Tower of Terror, and this drink, yeah, it was inspired by that one, as you can tell by the name.
Yeah, so it was basically like a lemon drop, but it had a plunger or syringe of a cherry that you could mix in, you know, to change the tartness of the drink and make it a little sweeter. We ended up putting all of it in there. It was extremely tart.
That was very tart, so I just kept adding more and more cherry into it.
It was very good. Like, it was tart, but it was pretty dry, which I kind of like. I don't think it was too tart, but that opinion's gonna vary depending on your own taste.
That's true. I thought it was a good lemon drop, though.
Yeah.
And I always like when a drink has, like, I like that it had the little syringe and stuff.
Yeah.
That you could add.
And I could see it has Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, which can be a little polarizing. I think some people probably wouldn't like that. It's a little on kind of the flowery side again, like you were kind of saying about the Ultra Flight. That one's it can be a little flowery. It's a Hendrick's gin and then fresh lemon juice. The dropper is a maraschino cherry mix, which was very good too. When we mixed it, it was still really good, just a little sweeter. And now the last drink we got was called the Millionaire Manhattan, and I looked today on the Disneyland website, and it just called it Specialty Manhattan. When we got there, the menu said Millionaire Manhattan, which of course refers to the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Palette, which you could kind of see some remnants of if you were shopping when California Adventure was closed, and they had the studio stage store open for a little bit, and they had the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Palette sign up on the exit. And so this is referencing that attraction. I never actually did it. I don't think you did either.
No, I never got to do that.
Yeah, we're not very familiar with it. It's basically Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but you know.
Did they have that at Studios too? At Hollywood Studios?
Yeah, I think they had it there as well. But basically it was, you know, guests get to play the game, and then people could watch. But anyway, the Manhattan was Buffalo Trace bourbon, and it was a little strange. It had actually Pinot Noir wine in it, from McMurray Estate. Was kind of interesting, and I actually really liked it.
I liked it too. I think it may have been my favorite of the ones we got there.
Yeah, I was a little unsure if I would like it or not with wine in the drink, but yeah, it was pretty good. It
had like a cinnamon stick in it as well. I thought it seemed almost kind of like a Christmassy drink.
Did have like kind of a Glühwein feel to it, or like a hot spiced wine feel in that sense. So it was pretty interesting. I think everybody liked that one. Yeah, I think everybody liked their drinks pretty well from what we ordered. We just did one round. We also got an appetizer. We got the charcuterie. Did I say that? Did I say it right?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
So. I'm not gonna try.
You're not gonna start charcuterie. And it had some really pretty good meats and cheeses. There was a Humboldt Fog cheese, which we got to try, which was pretty good. Not sure if you're a goat's cheese fan or not, but it's a pretty well-known cheese in California, especially up in Humboldt. It's pretty well-known. I was excited to get to try that. And some of the other cheeses, they had a wine-soaked cheddar, I believe. That was interesting. It had kind of a purple rind around it, from you could tell where they soaked it in wine. That one had a really interesting flavor as well.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah, so the charcuterie was actually pretty good. You know, if you're just looking for a snack up there, they had other options. nothing that, like, we were just about to go to dinner afterward.
Right.
So we just kind of wanted like a snack before dinner.
I actually had a pretzel with me
Oh, that's right. We had a pretzel.
From our previous stop. So it kind of went with the charcuterie.
Yeah, it went well with the charcuterie.
So it was fine that I had it with me.
Yeah. No, it was really good.
We also got a free souvenir while we were there, some Legacy Passholder bamboo straws. They had some coasters too. Free souvenirs are always nice. Something that we really liked too was that they had the old California Adventure music playing there as well. They used to have California-themed music playing near the entrance before it became Buena Vista Street, and they had that playing at the lounge, so that was really nice. They had like Beach Boys music and more. So, kind of made us think of the old days of California Adventure.
Overall, I think we had a really good time at the Alfresco Tasting Terrace, and depending on what happens with tickets, if they bring some type of pass back for locals, or if we're just buying one-day tickets every once in a while, I would definitely go back. Yeah,
no, for sure. Well, we've always really liked going up there, and and this time around was just as fun.
Yeah,
I really liked the themed drinks.
It's always fun when they put a little more kind of thought into the drinks, and it's not just
it's not just a drink that's at every bar.
Right.
Yeah. So it was.
Or a drink that you can get somewhere else. It's always a little more special when it's something you can only get there, and you've only really seen it or heard of it there.
And the cast members were all really nice.
Yeah, it was great.
We had a really good time.
Yeah, so we highly recommend the Alfresco Tasting Terrace for Legacy Pass holders who are interested. I will note that they did double check my Legacy Pass on the Disneyland app before they let us go up and claim our reservation. Otherwise, it was super easy. I just showed it for myself.
And make sure you try to get that reservation.
Yeah.
As soon as you know that you're going to be there, because
right, you do need a reservation, and we did see them turn away a few other groups.
Right.
I'm guessing they didn't have reservations. But yeah, really great experience, and definitely worth the hassle of trying to get the reservation, which was a little tricky to get, especially for the opening weekend of the Tasting Terrace.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We do post lots of Disney videos, theme park videos, and more, so make sure you click subscribe. And we'll have more Disneyland videos coming up, more about our day there and our experience, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on those. Thanks for watching!
Bye! Bye.